Yo, Impractical, thank you. Welcome, Tomer. Nice first. Camilos. One moment. 503. CubeSat. DO1. Finally game dev again. I am alive still. I don't know if I look alive though. Oh my goodness, my allergies are terrible today. It's not good. How's it going, Half Moon? Sore muscles, can't bend my elbows. Yeah, you'll have that for like the first few days, but it'll go away. Yeah, my allergies are really, really bad right now. And so I thought, you know what? Maybe it's time to stream. Maybe we'll do. Maybe things will go well. Maybe I'll forget about my allergies. All right. Anywho, let's get started. Not understandable for you? What are you trying to learn? Eye swallow, yeah. Swollen, antihistamine. So I did. I took something called Zyrtec, but it expired in 2022. So I don't know how effective it's going to be, but I did take some antihistamines. That's ChatGPT. I did. They said maybe it'll be okay, or it's probably not effective, or not as effective as it could be. And I mean, my nose isn't. I'm doing better than I was this morning, but I still feel like doo doo. All right. Follow tutorial, but understand what I'm doing and remembering as well. Yeah, that's fair. It's just you have to. I'm sure you'll figure it out over time. Gym diet. It's pretty good. I have like a personal project for ChatGPT that's just like literally everything. Yeah, especially diet, gym. Yeah, the same exact thing. It's really good for that. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Here, wait 1 second. Where's my? Oh wait, I forgot. We have a Steam Deck. And then overhead camera should turn on. No, it was already on, but I think why isn't it working? What does this do? Nothing. Why is it spicy? We should be seeing something. Oh, there we go. So why didn't I see it when I turned this on? What the hell? Why are we being bamboozled? What am I hearing? Did you guys hear something? Dude, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell is going on? Am I hearing my, Oh, I might be hearing my own stream. Yeah, let's try to figure out why this isn't capturing our... The chroma key on this one is not working for some... This is on? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I have to increase this. What the flip, dude? That is so weird. What about our script here? Huh. You know what? I wonder if it has to do with me turning on, some settings. Wait, 1 second. It's because I turned on HDR. I honestly don't really know what it does, but I thought it was gonna make my stuff look better. All right, well, it's back. Go back. Go back to SFML. I'm so happy with that. I told myself 7 days ago to learn a bit about Vulkan, so it's easier to go back to something more simple. Yeah, and when you do get back to learning more, I'm sure you'll learn some more too. Seribot just banned spam some cheap viewers. That's why. Thank you, Seribot. Okay, so yeah, we have a few issues with our Twilight still, but I think we will probably finish it today. Oh my goodness. But yeah, my allergies are still pretty ridiculous. My eyes are like half open. But we can do it. Where? We need some music blasting in here, though. All right, so there's two issues. As a Celeste clone, you know what's really cool about this gameplay right here is that it's pretty unique, I would say. I haven't seen it in any game, so I guess you could say that the clone is going terribly because it's less of a clone in this section. Too much of its own gameplay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is not what a This is not what an ideas person is supposed to be doing. Okay. Let's figure this out. Right now, one thing that's weird is that our players' momentum, they're not moving back into the. I have to figure out where the hell this is. Eyeball bounce. No. Wow. Twilight. We have this. Negative global position to... Oh, wait. I think we messed this up. This was supposed to just be regular. Oh, what the flip, dude? What the flip? I remember we hard-coded this in because we were making some tests, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be whatever the bounce direction is of the spring itself. So I have to fix that. But first, let me fix. Yeah, I think this should be fine. We'll see. Allergy Yang. Conrad. You know, I don't know what it is. Everyone I know doesn't really have allergies. Like I'm the only one ever suffering. It's comforting to know everyone on the internet is suffering though. We suffer together. What the hell? What the flip, dude? I thought we fixed this. This shouldn't have been a problem. You know what? All right, let's figure out what's going on there now. We're saying node.global. Did we say node? Well, what's this true? Why are you trying to be true? Disappointment measurable in days ruined. I hope. Maybe we can work on. I'm hoping that the Twilight mechanic, it won't be too much work right now. Wait, force direction is equal to false. It's equal to true. Position is fine. Right now we're setting it to vector 2 0. Actually that shouldn't matter, but balance object global position done. Wait a second. Hold the phone here. Twilight dash ground. Where the hell? What the flip? Force direction is true. Bounce object. Why are we doing it based on... Oh yeah, we say the sign, negative sign of the of those positions. Here, I want to print this out though. Boom 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 boom. I do want to see here. Let me just say object. I'm not gonna put a breakpoint. Hopefully we can capture it. So are you doomed when you forget to take the pills? What pills? What the hell? How do we spawn here? I usually don't take allergy pills. I took one today for the first time. You know what's weird? Last year I didn't get any allergies. But yeah, I took a 3-year-old expired allergy medication or allergy pill, antihistamine. So I don't know if it's actually effective. I think it's maybe slightly better, but it's maybe not ideal. Gotta stay home and code. The thing is, it's in my room. I'm not even outside and I feel it. So I don't know. The thing is also I have 2 air filters in my room and it's still not like, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll get better over time. Also, my nose. Oh, you know. Or wait, let me not get distracted. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to be better with my distractions here. You guys see a dot? Like, there's so much spam, but there should be dashes somewhere. What the flip, dude? What the flip is going on here? Boom, 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 boom. Can activate. Body hit laser? No, eyeball. Can activate true handling vignette. What the Let's try that again. Oh my goodness, please. Wait, I'm supposed to be full screening this for you guys. Also, the game looks ugly because of our PNGs not being spawned in. I can't focus on it right now, though. Oh my god. Try that, yes. Come on, Brad. Oh, our game is broken, or something is jank here. Well, it's fine there. What up? If force direction is true, my bad. Outbound direction dot y, outbound direction dot y is equal to this. That's why we screwed this up. This is supposed to go here. Bounce object for here. Let me just. It's supposed to be this. There's still a bug somewhere though. Do you have a tutorial section in your game? Yeah, I mean, the first chapter is the tutorial. It's supposed to be designed well enough where it's not like literally a tutorial, but it's... Yeah, the first chapter framed in a tutorial-like manner. Okay, so if I exit here, then we die. Maybe I forgot to make it negative. Or, no, but this was still happening regardless. Wait, what the hell? Bounce object position 0, 0. So let's figure this out. Why the hell? Why the flip is this going? Oh. The whole game is a tutorial. Or honestly, global position dot direction 2. Yeah, what the hell? I mean, I assume this is what's happening. Here, I'll put a breakpoint here and let me, we should clean this up too at some point, but let's see. Bounce direction. Oh, we have no, 1 second. We have to have our auto scene switcher. 1 second. Let's go, Hatanis. How's it going? I mean, the part in the games where they teach you the buttons, yeah. So there are little objects in the game, like signs, that when you walk over them, that'll show you what buttons to press. So yes. Bounce direction. Oh, wait. I turn on my. Oh, you guys couldn't see my screen from that, huh? 1 second. Oh, Maxine switcher. Let's turn this on. You should see my game, hopefully. You need to focus on your game? Alright. Thank you for the lurk. Good luck with your game. Alright, so our bounce direction is wrong. Yes. Yes, it's wrong. It's supposed to be negative. First of all. Who wrote this? I have no idea. I'm back. Welcome back, Redstone. A bunch of people are making Steam pages soon. We got Redstone with their game, your game coming out soon, or your Steam page coming out soon, and then we got Conrad also getting a game out soon, or hopefully. Well, you have a game, but Steam page coming out soon. It's gonna be good. We like to see it. Not yet. Not yet. I think it's pending approval. So yeah, negative, and then 0.1, which will make us dash downwards. But then when we see it, here, wait. And I'm just going to say, ah, man, we should really clean this up a bit. I'm trying to think what would be a better approach for this one. I think, yeah, something really strange is going on in this one. We'll figure it out. Oh, whoops, let me bring that back. I mean, the bounce direction is fine for now. Global position dot direction to our node. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be node dot direction, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then on our bounce player, let's go back in here. Right now we're saying if it's equal to 0, then it's going in the opposite direction. That's the I think we want some leeway here. But even then, here, you know what? Let's do this. For now, I'm going to say outbound direction is going to be 0.5 all the time. Oh, interesting. Twilight dash direction dot x outbound direction is equal to our twilight dash. Oh, who the hell wrote this? Who the flip? Who the hell wrote this? It is not equal to 0. Let's get rid of this. I wonder what changed. Colchis, how you doing? Do you want to clean this up a bunch? Let me see. All right, so okay, that's fixed. But now that we know what was wrong, I do want to fix all of this. I don't know what the best approach is just yet. Let me see. Let me think. It'd be nice to connect this whole thing via some sort of signal, but I'm not sure yet. And then how do we want to handle what's going on here? Right now we're just saying no 2D. It should act as just a put something. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Redstone. I need to figure out how we want to fix this. Honestly, it forced. I think I know why this is not working. Wait. It's because we're not supposed to have this set to force direction. That's why. Force direction is only on the on this one. Okay, hopefully that's it. But there's still so many things wrong with it. All right. It seems like that's good. Here, I'll check out what you posted. Redstone. Project showcase. Started working on drills. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good drilling right there. What's a good emote for this? What's a good reaction? Where is it? I know exactly what we need. We need this one. Okay. Now that we know what's wrong, our game is perfect. There's some weird stuff with our flight state as well. We're going from the player. Like, I guess this makes sense, but it's just odd because it's a lot of friction here. We go from just notice leaderboard and options. Interesting. Yeah, we had it working. I think it's still working, but I want to I want us to have a custom server. I originally was using Silent Wolf, but there's some limitation. I'd rather just make something ourselves and have our own server to be accountable for. So I'm gonna make some updates on that soon. TM. But probably post. Actually, it'd be nice to do it ASAP, but we'll see. So right now, when we dash into the into the flight orb, this is our flight orb. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see. What happens is, yeah, the player goes into the flight state, but then right at the end of the flight state, they go back into the twilight state. I think there's an issue here though, because usually we go from the twilight, like this mechanic, and yeah, honestly, maybe we should just refactor the entire mechanic today, because there's a really big issue where I have two separate functions handling when you go into the one when you go into the twilight mechanic here, like enter twilight. I call it enter twilight. But yeah, we're also entering the twilight from this one, and then there's just like some weird edge cases happening. So what we're going to do, oh man, ideally it would be nice if we just completely eliminated the twilight state or sorry, the fly state from happening in the twilight, and just made a custom fly state from the twilight for the twilight state. That makes the most sense, or like that's the quickest approach. Because like you know, switching back and forth is kind of, I don't know, it feels a little jank. Yeah, remember to not draw. Yeah, thanks. Let me see what's happening when we enter the fly state. Do you have all of that in one state machine? So, it's each the twilight has its own state machine, and then the player has its own state machine. Or like each state has its own like sub state machine, but yeah, it's a matter of like the feature that the mechanic that happens in this state, in the fly state, or this one. I'm like switching between two major states, and I'm thinking of just making, instead of having it switch between two major states, just put a sub state on the twilight and keep everything simple. There are no complications now unless I decide to add like some major mechanics in the future, but at that point I'd probably refactor a bunch anyway. I do want to see if it's simple to just keep what we have here, and then maybe there's just some weird edge case I haven't solved. Specifically here, wait, let me see. Because yeah, we have this flight, and then we're saying change the player's flight state. Let me see. What the hell? Update. Okay. So yeah, right here we say if the player's in the if the fly node, if orb collided with, then we just turn to player. We put them in the flight state. I guess let's see what's going on there in our player's fly state. It's a little bit. It's pretty weird here. Let's see. So let's go in here, and then we have two states here. Yeah, this is like so much going on here for no reason. If our previous state was the flight state, then we say player dot. Dude, I don't even know what the hell is going on here. And then I guess at the end, if our motion is 0, then we say return the player's flight state. And this is what breaks everything. Or it doesn't break anything. It's just that some of our signals are now kind of odd. Usually when you enter the player's twilight state, then we make the player white again. And that's the issue. The thing is, I don't necessarily want to. I would have to like rewrite how we're handling all of the flight movement. It's pretty simple, but like, yeah, we'd have to handle all of that stuff back in this twilight, and we would have to add more code to the twilight state, which I'm not sure I want to do either. Signals, specifically for this one, I'm not using signals. But I want to transition more to using signals, actually. But yeah, I am using signals for the player to for like for a lot of the animations. Yeah, I haven't been using signals as much as I wish I started using them more often. So yeah, we could just check what the previous state was, but I don't like adding more and more edge cases. So like on enter twilight state, here, let's see. Or sorry, enter state. Yeah, right now I'm saying, oh yeah, look at this. And also, I don't know why we have two signals here. The previous state is not equal state style fly. Technically, yeah, we need a better... there's just too many weird edge cases with me doing it this way. I think this fixes everything, though. Let me see. If I can... Oh. No, still it's weird. I think we might... I wonder if we're doing something on the exit of... Oh, yeah. I think that's the issue also. Here, wait. On exit state, we're also saying this, exit twilight. Yeah, I don't want to necessarily check for specifically only one state. You see? What the hell? So yeah, if new state is equal to player dot states dot fly, or if it's not equal to this, you keep dying in your own game and you claim it's a bug. There's no winning when you have to when you blame the developer. Oh, what the? It's still happening though. States not equal, states not fly. Do we have any other signals? On exit in twilight. Is this happening ever? Exit in twilight. Twilight exited. Yo, meet a bus. I don't think it's... Here, let's see. So we have this. Oh, also enter twilight dash twilight outstate, and then let's see. Start twilight dash. Enter in twilight. Let me comment this out for a second. I think it might be this. Yeah. Although, no, I don't think it's that. Yeah, we're still white for some reason. I have to double check why that's happening. All right. I thought we were only using signals for this. Start twilight dash. Enter twilight dash. Unless I wonder if I'm like hard coding it somewhere. Let's see. No, not cat. We're not even connecting the signal. We must be connecting, hard coding it then. Yeah, when is this happening? Enter Twilight. Here we go. I'm gonna get rid of this entirely. Does that ever happen again? Oh yeah, there's some spring cleaning right now. Saying it's a bug is a less detrimental, is less detrimental than saying you suck ass cheeks at your own game. I actually, I like being bad at my own game. Is what I tell people, so I don't feel bad. It helps with playtesting more. All right, so yeah, we removed everything regarding that. But yeah, now let's connect it. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this. Whole Twilight animation finished. I want to see something. Our signal manager right now has enter Twilight, Twilight dash, but we also have Twilight entered and then Twilight exited. And I don't like how we have both of them. Let me see something. It should be like enter Twilight area, or yeah, an exit Twilight area. But this is not exit Twilight area anymore. It's just Twilight exited. But yeah, we'll fix all of that in just a second. Oh, actually, no, this is fine. Twilight exited is fine. These are the only times we write this. All right, cool. Let's go back here. What the hell? So yeah, these two are fine, and we're gonna want to say signal manager dot connect. Can we just say? Let me see this. Enter. Nope. This is specifically here. Let's see. Let's say Twilight. Exit Twilight. Oh, so player motion not normalized. Exit Twilight now does. We need a direction. Also, we don't do this anymore. Emit signal, and you can include a What was that? Whoops. Player motion not normalized. Yo, Captain Coder, how's it going? Oh, and Kent, how's it going? What's on today's agenda? I think we're pretty much done with the Twilight State. But I do want to clean it up a bunch. And like finalize most of the animations. And then tomorrow we'll be working on updating all the sounds. Yeah, we're still seeing the white orb. I guess we didn't have it connect properly. 1 second. Let me see. Mid-signal, Twilight exited. I think maybe this is... Oh. On... Oh, didn't we comment something out just now? State is not equal to... Yeah. So, right now we're saying enter Twilight area. The previous state does not equal to states offline, exit Twilight. And then Twilight entered. I do want to clean this up too, but first, why are we not turning into exit Twilight? Oh, for player state does not equal Twilight area. Mm-hmm. Did we comment something out? I think we did. This right here. Emit signal. This is supposed to be exit Twilight. Would be cool to see a sound stream. Like sound design. M Audio does some sound design, I believe. Also, Hypnotic Fox Twitch, how's it going? I think I saw you on Captain Coder's stream. Welcome. Didn't see your game yet. It looks amazing. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I think oh yeah. Oh, you mean on so me working on sounds really is just me getting a bunch of sound packs and then opening it up in Audacity and just like, you know, fading it in, maybe adding a little bit of like reverb, like nothing too crazy, but I mean, I guess it's interesting for people who are in a similar boat to me, you know, who like don't really do much sound. I mean, it does sound, usually it sounds good. I mean, I can show you the sounds right now. I'm not a fan of them though. That's why it's been muted lately. Oh, we have the boss music playing too. Yeah, so I don't really like the sounds of the Twilight bounces right now. It hurts my ears, actually. That's why I want to change them up. And that's why it's been muted this whole... That's why usually I play audio on the game for the sound effects, but I haven't been doing that lately. But yeah, technically it's already... I think there is a bug here though. You see? Like the thudding. I like everything except for the literally like the bounces off, like whenever we hit a wall in the twilight state. I think it sounds weird. I want like maybe softer sounds, more like almost organic sounding. But yeah, there is a bug here. I'm trying to like I'm trying to figure out what it is though. It's kind of hard to when there's a laser chasing you. So yeah, on the on the flight orb, if I don't press anything, it like runs perfect. But if I dash too soon, yeah, so I'm dashing from here. We enter this dash right here, and then we do another dash. The issue though is that this dash right here, I feel like it's too long or something. I'm not sure what's happening there. Every time you change it, it feels worse. I did watch a cool. I mean, there are a bunch of resources on sound design. I haven't looked into it too much. That is something I want to like focus more on. Yeah. Okay. Now we can like. I've got the muscle memory, I guess, to replicate it. So, yeah, we're pausing right there, and that looks really bad. And also our dash distance is, I think it is 4. Or sorry, 6. But yeah, I don't like that we're pausing right there. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on. Wait, let me also commit what we got so far. All right. Let me see. Get rid of this. So when we're dashing, enter Twilight Dash. If our previous substate was in Twilight, mid pre-Twilight dash duration, max pre-Twilight on anything else, I think what we need to start doing is checking if our previous substate was the flight state. I think it's the only thing, because otherwise it's our max Twilight dash duration. And I think you can technically exit, but it's not good. I do wonder what our previous Twilight dash. Here, let's figure this out. Oh, it's happening from here. And our previous substate is 1. Um, do you have like an approach yet to sound design, Conrad? All right, so wait, did we get a breakpoint? Anything happen? Yeah, so it's the Twilight fall, I guess. But shows good at sound design. Yeah, me too. I mean, like, what's your? Because I feel like your game is probably heavy on sound design. So I wonder, like, how you're approaching that. Player, not previous. The thing is, we're entering. So we're in a dash. And then the next time we dash out, we're forced to stop. Yeah, this part's kind of interesting. I don't know what's happening. Here, let's. Did you hear the drill or was it muted? I think, yeah, I don't think I heard it. So here, nothing happens. It just like continues and we enter the fall state. If you dash, I guess, if you do an early dash from the twilight state, it locks you in. And I wonder if we do that for everything. You know what we could do though? We could just check if the player's previous substate was the twilight, was the flight. No. Never mind. The only thing I can think of is that we just have another variable. The other thing we can do is if you're just entering the twilight state, maybe early input doesn't count. This is actually sort of like an interesting problem to have. I don't think I haven't thought this one through yet. Because right now, okay, so we're in the flight state, or let me see. We're in the flight state. On exiting the flight state, you're forced into another dash. But if you dash again from exiting the state, then you get put into like the 0.1 second twilight hold. We can make it so that you can't. We can make it so that if it's if it's your first time entering this the state, that you don't have a delay there. That's one approach for like early input. So if there's early input, then there's no delay. I think we had that before, but it's kind of jank when you're like, let's say, colliding on walls or something. Also, Mars, how's it going? Do different. For example, scissors with the flame attack is a Tiger War, lightning, lighter and aerosol spray mixed in able. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not recorded by me personally. Ah, so you're not a true solo dev. Not recording your own tiger sounds. You gotta go into the heart of the jungle and get your own tiger sounds. Gatekeeping solo deving, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Do it. Oh no. On Enter Twilight Dash. Okay, wait. Let's bring this back. I'm curious. I want to print our previous substate, and I also want to print our current substate. I put a breakpoint here. That's weird. Why is it like... Oh, no, it's not. I don't know. Feels like we're getting multiple print statements. Here, wait. I'll also print on exit fly. We're actually gonna get multiple we should be getting multiple breakpoints here. Well, if I can play the game. Alright, so right here on exit fly, our state is the fall. And then we're in the twilight. It's interesting that we go into the fall and then the twilight dash. Because I'm pretty sure... Let's go back into our twilight. Or, sorry, our fly. Return player.twilight. I wonder, do we just go straight into the fall state? So let's go back into on. I guess. Oh, we do match our previous states, and we say in twilight area is false. Yeah, we do some weird, and then we say our current substate is the fall state. Okay. I guess that's what makes things strange. It'd be cool if we just had like an initial enter twilight state instead of putting it into the fall, because now it's like we can make it work, but I wonder if I want to change this up. Twilight initial. Yeah, that would have been so much better if we just had like an initial twilight state. That's sort of what in twilight was supposed to be, but then now it's not the case. Yeah, it would be nice to create a new state here. I'm scared everything's gonna break, but should we start refactoring things? Maybe we should. Let me think. You make your own computer. Yeah, we had a funny post about that on r/development actually. Let me see if I can find it. It's our pinned post. It's like what makes us solo dev, you know? This one right here. You're never gonna like appeal to everyone, you know? Okay. Um, quickly now, practical. How do we make this work? Who's there to decide that after all? So I mean, yeah, like uh, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You like, you can, um, if you believe you're a soul dev, like that's really all that matters, right? Um, but yeah, you will have some people gatekeeping it. Specifically for the subreddit though, we do have to gatekeep it at some point. For us, like, because we don't want teams on there presenting themselves as solo devs. Yeah, it's only a matter of for the sub we have one specific thing that's our I guess our final straw, our tipping point is is if you have some sort of, website or something that says you're a team. But yeah, other than that, it's all good. All right, so yeah, I hate that we pause right there, and the only way to do that ideally is we could just add a variable there, but I'd rather us clean up the whole thing. But that means refactoring a lot, but maybe that's what we should have done a long time ago anyway. Part of that means just entering or adding a new state here on like just enter Twilight. And then based on that, updating all of this information. Let's do it. Let me commit. What do we do? All right, nothing. So yeah, we're gonna have a enter Twilight. Hopefully nothing else breaks. So now we have an enter Twilight on enter state. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be a lot of everything's gonna be broken for a long time now. Let's see. As he relies on someone else. What about code? Like, what exactly? Like for survivability, you mean? Making it sustainable? Oh, or because he commissions art and stuff. I think he works too, though. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like for instance, I mean, I commission art and music oftentimes. But I still call myself a solo dev. All right. So yeah, this enter state I think is going to be our biggest problem. Let's see. When we say enter Twilight, we say current substate is equal to this. Do we ever say it anywhere else? We say in Twilight. So yeah, this is going to be our first hurdle here. It shouldn't be terrible though. Okay, let's get started. So we'll say enter Twilight. Keep outside movement. True. Oh my goodness, momentum. Everything gets reset. Force Twilight movement. Previous state. Force dash direction. How do we handle? Literally on the first frame of entering the in Twilight. Yeah, we're just gonna have a update And we'll say basically there's really nothing that we need to do there. At least not yet. And then let's go into enter twilight. Or sorry, let's go back into update. It's got a new state here. It's gonna be no movement. Substates.enter twilight. And maybe yeah, we'll just say enter twilight. Or maybe like initial twilight would be better. There's no this. And there's no... So how does this work for certain states? See? Force dash, change, oh, I say change substate, okay. Update, enter twilight. Let's go into, all right, let's grab this. Go into update. Let's go in here. Okay. Inner twilight dash if let's get rid of all of this. If in twilight area we just do this. And then we'll figure out the rest in just a second. I'm curious to know what's going to happen here, though. I wonder if it's just going to work. Here, wait. So on enter state right now. Say enter twilight. Current substate. Right now we do something for the fly state. We'll fix that. Enter state, keep outside movement, momentum. Everything is set to 0. But the thing is, right now we say last twilight movement is equal to force dash direction. I guess we'll find out what happens. Catch a train or my drift will end me. I'll see you at Redstone. Have a good one. I mean, seems like everything is fine for now. What the hell? Nothing's broken? It's a little sussy. It's a little too perfect. What the hell? Why is nothing broken? Saw dudes, Jacob. How you doing? What happens here? Yo, what the hell? It's a little too good. It's a little too good to be true. Alright, but let's figure out what happened here. Oh no. Alright, so yeah, that still happens. So right now, current substate is equal to states.fall, force dash orb is true. Here's when we're going to start updating the states. So here, let's go into states.fall. Update states. Let's go in here. And in states.fall, if force dash orb just changed into the early dash input. How many dashes that we have? We just have this one right here. So yeah, we don't need to do that anymore. So here we'll say force dash orb change to twilight dash. And let's go back into... Let's get rid of this. We don't need this anymore, hopefully. Our previous state in Twilight Air is false. Force dash orb is true. Fly orb is true. More spaghetti. Ignore that. Prepare. All right. Have a good one. On red. Oh god. Okay. Whoa, what was that? That looked weird. But yeah, it looks like it plays the same, but that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought everything was gonna break. There's still a few more things we have to do, but so far so good. Some reality leakage in here. I fix that. There we go. What do I want to do now? So if our previous state was we're going into the dash state. We're exiting the in Twilight dash, going into the dash, but then after that, that's when it becomes weird. Should we do something like was in transition or something like that? Some sort of like, yeah, some wool. On enter... Substate on enter Twilight. Right now we're saying... No, sorry. Substate enter Twilight dash. Doesn't really matter anymore about this. What does matter is if force dash orb, this happens. And then, yeah, we're getting a max Twilight dash duration. Early dashed. So what we could do is on... there are a few solutions here, but... It's basically very similar to a force dash. Oh, here. So yeah, if it's a force dash, then we say pre-Twilight. This is fine, but then the next one over... Technically, okay. Technically, this is correct then. Maybe I'm the one who's misinterpreting how things are working. Like... Let me see. Well, that's fine. Also, why is that one so powerful? It's like, it's as if one of these are like, it's not, we're not in Twilight. It's not Force Dash Orb, but we're still getting the max pre-Twilight dash duration, even though I'm not pressing anything. It might be because, like, when we're entering the state holding dash input, it's something very strange is happening here. 20 to 30% of their error code is AI written. Yeah, that's interesting. Let me see something. I'm not sure if it's this that's happening. I'm also gonna put not put a breakpoint here. Here, we'll put it in here. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. So if our player's previous state was state.fly, it doesn't really matter which one it is, but yeah, one of these, yeah, I don't know which one it is. Okay, let's do this. Why did nothing happen? So it's this one right here. And we're probably paused. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So early dashed is true, and our previous state was states.fly. How do we want to fix this? The thing is, we're saying it's max pre-twilight duration, but it feels like it's going the full duration. That's the other weird part. Also, what's the point of there's no point of having an early dashed variable. Either way it's going to run. Yeah, the quickest solution is just to add another variable. All right. Let's get rid of this. So again, let me just double check. There's no point of having this early dashed, is there? We're still playing this animation. All right. What's the point of early dashed then? Nothing. Nothing at all? Oh, wait. Can change. No, okay. So let's get rid of this. And how do we want to handle... Not a transition dash anymore. So if our previous state was a dash state, match previous substate in twilight, in ground, and then this. Should we also have a substates dot enter twilight? We can do this whole thing again. And then we can add another variable called, let me see, dash date. So on enter twilight, basically the same exact thing, but transition dash is equal to true. We have nothing checking for dash. Can you put 0 seconds on a timer? Or, I mean, at that point, I think we have something like, you're already going to be in a twilight state. Min pre-twilight. See, it's 0.1 seconds. Here, let's just see what happens. Oh. We'll see what happens here. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we shouldn't put it here. Transition dash is set to true, and I think we want to do the same exact thing for whenever we enter the dash, generally. Basically every time. So transition dash is always going to happen. Perhaps. No, not always. Transition dash is set to true. Then we go into enter twilight dash. Twilight. Match our previous substate. Technically, yeah, we want transition in here too. since 11:30. But does it feel? Is it a lot better now? Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay. Let me see though. I mean, it feels better. I do want to make sure that if you, oh, you can technically dash out from that too. I didn't know that. And we also want to make sure it's not an early dash too. That's the, oh my goodness, so many edge cases with all of this. All right. I think it's in a good. I need to remove that boss for a second because we're just dying left and right to this. Let's see, what room is this? 427. Or you know what? Lack of flesh. Set this to false for now. And or wait, no, speed multiplier. Whoops. That part's weird to me. I feel like sometimes we're losing our dash for no reason. Let me see what's going on there. Like even right there, what the hell? We shouldn't have, I don't think we should have lost it. Oh, let me see. What the hell? Something is still weird here though. Let me see. Transition dash. And then we want to say transition dash is back to false though. That's probably why it was weird, because I think we still had our transition dash. So if you double dash out, if I can, well, yeah, I double dash there. Interesting. So I technically pressed input there. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like I pressed dash before I enter that orb, and yet it still counts as input. I need to see what's going on there. And also, why did we lose our dash there? And we lost our dash there too. You see? Hmm. Let's see, what was that? I hit this eye. We should get another dash right here. You know what I need to do? I need to add a point that shows that we've exited the twilight. Or like use a different color. Let me do that right now. Debug. Set debug lines. Mm-hmm. Do we have a player? We do. Okay. We have it saying cyan, but then we also want to say. Let me see. What if we don't match a state? We just tell it to color. Add start point. See. Oh, there's an issue. On exiting Twilight, you cannot hold. I wonder why I did that. Oh, you know what? You're stuck. You're stuck in here. Uh-oh. All right. Enter Twilight Dash. Um. The other thing we want to do is right now we're saying if transition dash, but you can also enter the fall state. That's the other issue. So no matter what, if you enter the Twilight, and your previous state was the if our previous state was the dash, we want to say transition dash is still set to false. I don't think that solves our problem, but or maybe it does actually. Let's see. Whoops. No, it does not. I meant to reset our player's position there. So right now, transition dash is set to true on only on the fly state. So we're going into see something? Transition dash, force dash orb. State. All of this is fine. Oh, here we say min twilight dash. Our previous state is the dash. Can pre-lock dash is true. And then it's our next dash. And if in transition dash, we say min twilight duration. Else it's our max. I don't know if it's this that's happening here. Yeah, it's only set to true here. Here, let's go in here. This should technically happen everywhere, like in every room, so let me see. So the second I exit, are we holding? No, we're not. And it's not this that's breaking. Previous substate is this. What the hell? What is it? It must be. Let me see. What the hell? We're not exiting from a Twilight Dash? The flip, dude? It's hard to... Oh my god. Force dash orb, enter... Twilight, da 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 da. Oh, we also have these... Why are these both... Oh, I think this is the problem. But it's weird. Our previous substate should be the Twilight Dash. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. All right, so wait, that fixes that. I don't know if... Does that mean we have any... Oh, no. That means we didn't solve our previous problem here. You see? Because now, yeah, we're stuck there again. If previous dash, we say start min pre-twilight. Our previous state is not the... What the hell? I thought we fixed this. Here, let's put a breakpoint there. Interesting. This doesn't happen anymore. Transition dash. On state.fly. On interstate. What the hell? Let's see. So, transition dash is set to true. But then here, we're entering... It looks like we're entering the false state for a second. And then... Yeah, let me see. Wait, 1 second, I have to pee. I'll be right back. Um... Why am I setting this to true or false? Oh, no, no, no. Enter Twilight. Here, I guess let's just figure out what's going on here. We've never entered. Okay, so here, transition. Oh, wait, this is fine. This is fine. I'm trying to. Oh, my God. All right, we need a better. Was it player dot? So we're not in a dash state yet. You know what's weird though? It says that we're exiting the fall state. That's not true. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Let me see something. States.twilight. Previous state's equal to states.twilight. State.twilight. We do need to make sure that the current substate is also not yeah, current substate is equal to enter twilight, and then also the previous substate also needs to be reset. That's one issue. I don't know if that introduces even more issues now. So, okay, we're in transition dash. That one's fine. Okay. Start again. Transition dash. Dude, what the hell? This never happens. Oh, it's because of, oh my goodness, forced dash orb is right here. No, that shouldn't matter. Unless it does. Start pre-twilight pause. On our pre-twilight dash orb duration. That's fine. Cleared out previous state. Someone's bamboozling us. Daniel Pancake. Are you the one bamboozling us? Our previous state is state.fly, and then we want to know what the previous substate is. And the current substate, or a current, we already know. So our current substate is enter twilight. But we have a force dash orb. And then next time around, well, okay, here's the issue, is that I need to dash out of this. So here, wait, let me say if our previous state substate does not equal substates dot enter twilight, then we'll do this. Here, wait. This breakpoint here is messing with me. Okay. Current substate is apparently the fall state. That's our problem. All right. We figured it out. I guess you can't go from the what the hell? Really? Update twilight dash. If force dash non pre-twilight dash, or we're just saying if not twilight dashing, we just return the player into the fall state. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Or if dash, the thing is here, wait, if our previous substate was the get early dash input. Oh my goodness. So if not twilight dashing, we enter the fall. Actually, that makes sense. If get early dash, and if can dash again, if our previous substate was equal to the twilight fall. But I guess this gets reset. Yeah, I can't tell if this is a skill issue on my end or something needs to be updated here. I have to keep playing it. But yeah, I think it is an issue of me pressing. Okay. I'm pressing dash way too early. That's the first problem. So at the exit of our twilights from our fly state, we put the player in a force dash state. What if we don't do that? And then it just falls straight down. I feel like there was a reason why I added the dash, but maybe now it's not too bad. So yeah, right now we say transition dash, and twice false, false, false. And then right now we're in the enter twilight. Update enter twilight. If force dash orb, we say twilight dash. What if let's go back into saying just twilight fall. And if that's the case, well, there would be no force dash orb. Force dash orb would set. Oh, this would be false. Yo, Aaron, how's it going? Aaron Law, welcome. So now we would just fall, which actually doesn't look terrible, but we'd have to see how it plays. I low-key like this much better. Yeah, I think it's too confusing to have so many rules. Okay. Oh my goodness, please. And you can still exit early too. Okay, yeah, I like this. A little harder, but I think it's better. I'll have to see if there's any other thing we have to fix here, though. Let's see. So enter into transition dash. True. So I guess we don't even need this transition dash anymore. It might be good for in Twilight, but I haven't. We'll have to see. Oh, also force fly orb. Force dash orb and force fly orb needs to be set to false. Wow, this makes our life so much easier. Basically, every instance of this can go away now. Or basically, this doesn't need to be true. It's just force fly orb now. No, something's wrong still. What the? What did I didn't change much, but now I can't, force fly orb. If now force fly orb is equal to false, change state to fall. So let me get rid of this. So we're coming from the fall state now. And none of this happens. Coming from the ground state can dash again. Just the two of us. Avocado. How's it going? Can we not hold it anymore? What the hell? Okay, no, we're good. It's weird that sometimes we're losing our dash, though. Wait, let me see what happens here. Oh, I know what's going on, I think. Check this out. Oh. What the hell? What's this breakpoint? No, let's get rid of that. It's because we have an extra dash right there. I think we need to make sure that we're giving the player can dash again. It's hard to test it out, though. I need to, like, be good. Come on. Can make my life easier. What room is that? Do we know? Is it 429? Nope. Let's check. 427. Yeah. We need to make sure the player can dash again from the fly orb now. And dash. What? I thought we come. Oh, that was fine. There we go. No more bugs have ever existed in this game. Till this day. Or after this day. Except for that one. Okay. There's still a lot of spaghetti everywhere, but at least it's in an okay state. What else do we want to fix? I do want to update some of our visuals. For now though, let me go into that arrow. To the arrow. Make our max here 200. Interesting. Very interesting, practical. I messed up there. Yeah, holding against the wall here. I wonder, should we make it so that if you're holding into a corner, you just get shot out to the top left? So it feels bad. Let me see, what does that feel like? I can't even get in there. Yeah, if you hold down right, I don't even know what's going on. I guess because it's registering the floor before it registers the floor before it registers the wall. And because you're on the floor for a long time, you're in the ground state for way too long, it just puts you back into the player, into the idle state, into the player fall state. Yo, Sir Enemy, how's it going? So, what do we want to do about that then? Let's look at our player's ground state. Sorry, twilight ground. If force dash direction does not equal vector 2, 0. I guess we have to update our force dash direction because it's just getting set to 0, I guess. Wait. But we say if not on wall, floor, not on wall, not on ceiling, and not on floor, we change to the fall state. I'm not sure if it's this that's happening or if it's the, No, that's impossible. It's gonna be whatever this is. So yeah, twilight movement. No. Force dash direction on enter ground state. I think we have to record what we're on right now. If we're on the floor, on the wall, or on the ceiling. Oh, wait, no, let's just do this. Vector 2, 0, yeah. Oh wait, we don't need this. Hopefully this rarely happens, but yeah, I found 4 or on ceiling. Um mm, 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 mm. And I'm curious, how do I handle this? Change state. Do we have something like that where like and is that really all we do? When do we mess with force twilight, force dash direction? On Enter Twilight Ground. Okay. We could do it here too. But I think we're just gonna well, gonna do it on Enter. No, sorry, not on Enter, on update Twilight Ground. We could also do it based on an input of the player. We'll see. So if not on wall is equal to this, force dash direction is yeah, force dash direction is dot x is equal to -1, or sorry, dot x is equal to -1, and it's going to be based on floor or on ceiling. So do this. Hopefully it doesn't mess with us. We'll see. Force dash direction dot x is equal to point. Actually, we won't do this yet. On floor or So we're not exiting, but nothing's happening. We have to make sure that let me see. Maybe I don't have to do this. Oh, whoops. That shouldn't matter though. For slash direction dot y is equal to -1. I assume this is what's happening. -1, 1. No, yeah, so this is supposed to be negative. But yeah, -1, -1. But nothing's happening. So we're changing into the ground state. We're changing into the dash state. All of this for like a enter. If on ground, could you help me? Perhaps. If it's not equal to 0, then we're saying enter the ground state, and then we can't catch ourselves in a loop. Should we just do an early? Should we say elif here? Because yeah, right now we're saying only one of these cases. Too many if statements. You want to rewrite it for me? Okay. No, we're still stuck here. You could use matches. Maybe. I think it's a bunch of different cases. It's not necessarily one second. So wait. If it's less than force dash direction, if on floor, if twilight dash direction is equal to negative. Why do we have this here? When enter twilight ground. We reset our twilight dash direction. Let me see. I think this whole part needs to be rewritten. I'm curious. Could you help me with RPC things? What's RPC things? No, they were still getting stuck. -1, -1. Entering the twilight dash. See, enter twilight dash. If on floor, if twilight dash direction dot y is less than 0, then we're changing our force dash direction to... Here, wait. When is this getting set? I'm curious what would happen if we get rid of this entirely. No, do we still get stuck? No input from the client. RP. Oh, I have no idea with multiplayer. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Right here on Twilight Dash, we're setting it to. The previous state was the ground state. Force dash direction does not equal to vector 2.0. If on floor, we're automatically saying this. It's equal to, and then it's also based on our previous dash direction. Wait, let's see. Twilight dash direction. If on ceiling, if on wall, force dash. If on wall does not equal to. Force dash direction equals to 0. Yo, how's it going? Our Twilight dash direction y is greater than 0, so we're dashing downwards. But we already have a force dash direction. So how's that possible? I'm gonna have to restart here. Force dash direction is 1, 1. Yo, it's gonna be so hard to try this, to make this work. See. I think this is not the solution here. Get rid of this. Forgot that we ever have on wall. Twilight Ground. Just check. Here's the blah, blah, blah. On Twilight Ground, if player input can dash again, or dash direction does not equal vector 2, 0. It's interesting that it's based on my, like, it seems like we're dashing twice downwards now for some reason. Okay, let me get rid of that. Here. You know, Jewel, how's it going? Ground and dash. Fall. Then we're entering the ground, and then from the ground we enter the dash again. And we're exiting the ground. Barely any distance traveled. Enter the dash. That was loud. The redeem. Where's our change dash direction? Our previous substate is the dash state here. And so we're holding down, and I guess that's the issue, is that we're... Oh, the siren. Oh, yeah. That's just... I think it's this. There's no real solution to this, then. Either we stay locked here, or I create another, like, a whole bunch of other edge cases to, like, not allow it to happen. Whoops. I think it should be possible, but I'm not sure yet how to fix it. Or we just prioritize walls over floors, and then they kind of do like a... They kind of just bounce to the left instead. I guess that's another thing we could maybe potentially do. Wait, let me see. Into that area. Not on floor, into the fall state. Yeah, we could fix this maybe. All right, I'll rewrite this tomorrow, though. I feel like doing this today. Boom, 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 boom. If on floor, elf on ceiling, elf on wall. All right, we'll change this up. Alrighty, people. Should we go for... Let's see who's on. Might go for a tennis today. Alrighty, people. Have a good one. Does a follower subscriber chat only? I don't think he always does this, though. I think he might be doing a specific class right now. That's why. So let me see if there's someone else. Go for Wallaber. Alrighty, people. Have a good one. If you want to wishlist my game, you can find it here. Also, join the Discord. Alrighty. Bye-bye. See you, Mars. See ya, Aya, everybody lurking. Have a good one.